There is so much misinformation about hair growth that is floating around in the natural hair community. And it makes me so sad to see people believing these lies that are doing absolutely nothing but slowing them down in their hair growth journey. And what's worse is that every time I try to put out a video explaining how the misconceptions are lies and explaining what exactly it is they're supposed to be doing if they want to see longer and healthier hair, it's always like I'm the one that is, telling the lie because I am saying something that is contrary. When in fact the lies have just been told so well and for so long by really popular people. Just because your favorite YouTuber said it doesn't mean it's true. A lot of them hopped on the fast hair growth trend, overnight hair growth trend when it was really bringing views, and it's still bringing views because a lot of people still think that there is something that they can rub on their hair that will make their hair just be growing really, really quickly overnight, when that is not true. It was a trend. It is a trend and it is refusing to die. But I am not going to stop doing what I do. I'm not going to stop telling the truth. I'm not going to stop, bringing forward these misinformations and dissecting them. And I'm going to continue telling, the truth about hair growth and how, you can partner with the major factors of hair growth to see the results that you are looking for. And the funny thing is, it is not even as complicated as all of these popular people make it seem. Oh, you have to buy this ingredient and you have to boil them together and you have to do this and you have to do that and then you have to, like, it is not even that serious. It is not even that hard. And so that's why I'm here. In this video, I want to share 7 things that I wish more people knew about hair growth that will really help people to get the results that they are looking for without so much energy. Like, if you can just understand these 7 things, I promise you it will just become so much easier and you'll be able to kill many birds with one stone. You'll be able to grow longer hair, you'll be able to get healthier in your body, in your mind. You'll be able to just become an all-round better person just by understanding these 7 things that I'm about to explain today. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it because this is the tea. Okay, this is everything that you need to know. And if after this video you actually learned something, I beseech thee, share this video with somebody because more people need to have this information. Anyway, I'm already talking plenty. Let's get into these 7 things. The first thing that I need you to understand is that hair growth cannot be sped up. A lot of people seem to think that there's something that you can rub on your hair, or there's some supplements that you can take, or there's something that you can do that will just make you start growing 2 inches of hair every day. And the truth is that such things don't exist. Hair growth is a bodily function. It is something that will happen regardless. I recently got a comment where somebody was asking that, but all these mad people that don't even do any of these things, they don't do leg retention, they don't do hair care, they don't do anything. They too, they still have hair on their head now. How come? It's simply because hair growth is a bodily function. It's not something that you have control over. Whether you take care of your hair or not, your hair will grow. The difference is now if you want to see longer, healthier hair, because I mean, look at the mad people that you are referring to. Their hair is not healthy, and even if it is long, it is matted, so it is kind of like dreads. It's growing, but like it's not being taken care of. Now, if you want your hair to look like that, more power to you. Don't take care of your hair. Your hair is still going to grow regardless, no problem. But if you want like long, healthy, good looking hair, then you're going to have to put in some effort into hair care, into hair maintenance. And that is what all of these other things, DIY, scalp massaging, hair products, all those things, that's what they do. They maintain, they assist, they contribute to the softness of your hair, because if your hair is hard, it will break. If your hair is dry, it will break. And if your hair is constantly breaking, then you're not going to see a difference in your hair length. Sometimes it can even lead to like scanty hair when your hair is actually supposed to be full. So all of those extra things, all those DIY, all those scalp massage, all those things that they have been marketing to you as things that will speed up your hair growth, or things that will make your hair grow faster, or make you grow 6 inches of hair in 1 week, that is not what they do at all. Because hair growth itself is a natural biological process. You have no control over your natural hair growth rate. You have no control over how long your anagen stage lasts, because your hair grows in a cycle, and the anagen stage is where your hair is actively growing. It lasts anywhere between 2 years to 6 years. Anywhere you fall on that spectrum is your lot. There is really nothing that you can do about it per se. The best thing you can do is to partner with your genetics with things like length retention, proper hair care, treating your hair gently, and all those things, so that you can retain length, and then you'll be able to see like longer, healthier hair. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So have this in mind. Please take this advice. Listen to me when I say your hair growth cannot be sped up. Anybody that is trying to say, oh, buy my oil, buy my product, buy this thing to grow your hair fast, it will grow your hair long, or mix this DIY, mix this, it will grow your hair quickly, they are either in it for the views or they are in it to take your money. I said what I said. My next point is that increasing your hair density is very unlikely. Everybody is born with a set number of follicles on their head. There is nothing that you can really do to manufacture new follicles on your head. And so, if you have always had low density hair, and then somebody is telling you that, oh, mix this and mix that, and then your hair will grow thicker, you have more density, I don't know how that is supposed to work. I think what most people call it is scanty hair, because low density, some people may not know what I mean, but scanty hair, I think everybody knows what scanty hair is. My mom has scanty hair, my aunt has scanty hair. The women on my mom's side tend to have scanty hair, but then the women on my dad's side have fuller hair. But that does not mean that like scanty hair is a bad thing. It's just that it's being seen as a bad thing because everybody wants thick, long, full, natural hair. But the truth is that not everyone can have it. And I know it sounds condescending because I have thick and long hair, but I have to tell you the truth. It's a spectrum. It's just like how some people have high porosity hair while some people have low porosity hair. Some people have 4A hair while some people have 4C hair. It's the same way some people have high density hair while some people have low density hair. Okay, and that is very, very hinged on your genetics. So the number of follicles on your head determines how many strands of hair are going to grow on your head, because hair strands come from hair follicles. And so that's why I've never really understood that use this to grow thicker, longer hair. It's not going to work. And even for like hairline too, some people, you have your father's hairline, you have that M hairline, and then you're looking for something that will help you grow hair where hair has never been. That is not possible because there is no product that you can apply. There is no gummy that you can chew that is going to manufacture new hair follicles where hair follicles have never been. Okay, I just need you to understand. And this fact is made even more clear when you understand how hair transplant works. Okay, for hair transplants, they do not manufacture new follicles on your head though. They carry a patch of skin that has hair follicles from a different part of your head and then put it where you want hair to be. So it's like someone, like a guy now who's having male pattern hair loss, right? So you have hair here, you have hair at the back, but you don't have hair here in the middle. So they will take some of the skin from the back of your head and then put it over here and connect it to blood supply so that blood can flow into the follicles and new hair can grow from the existing follicles that they took from the back. They did not took new hair follicles. I need you to understand that once a hair follicle has died, has died. And I know some people now will come and be saying something about minoxidil. Now, the thing is, yes, it works. It temporarily reactivates dormant hair follicles. But the thing is, you have to have those follicles in the first place. If you did not have follicles, if hair did not fall out of somewhere that you're trying to regrow, if there were no follicles there before, minoxidil is not going to do anything for you. Okay. And from the testimonials that I've heard from people who use minoxidil, it is a very temporary fix. Once you stop using the minoxidil, all that hair to fall out. If your hair was thick and is now getting thinner, you're experiencing like an unusual amount of hair loss. First of all, my advice will not be to go and start buying minoxidil or start mixing clove and rosemary. My advice would be to go to the doctor, because when hair starts to fall out unnecessarily, then it is usually a sign that trouble is brewing somewhere in your body. It can be a hormonal imbalance, it can be a thyroid issue, it can be an autoimmune disease. Hair loss is a very big symptom for some very big diseases. So if all of a sudden out of nowhere your hair starts to fall out in clumps, please, I beg you, go to the doctor, go and see a doctor. I beg you, in the name of Jesus. Just mixing herbs together once your hair starts to fall out heavily like that is not advisable at all. Okay, just have that in mind, please. Thank you. My third point is that products do not grow your hair. Whether it is DIY or whether it is store bought or whether it is imported or whether it is locally made, there is no product that is going to grow your hair. And this ties into the first point where I said hair cannot be sped up. These products, they do not deal with hair growth. As I've said over and again, hair growth is a biological process. Whether you are taking care of your hair or not, your hair is going to grow. It is something that just happens. As long as you are alive, as long as blood is flowing through your veins, as long as you are eating and you are okay and you are healthy, your hair is going to grow. So these products that people be advertising to you, say wild hair growth oil, hair growth shampoo, hair growth butter, hair growth this, hair growth. It's just marketing. I promise you it is marketing. What products do is that they help you to maintain your hair. One thing I think people are getting wrong is they are not differentiating hair growth and length retention. Products help with length retention, not hair growth. Because again, hair growth will happen whether you take care of your hair or not. It will happen. Your hair is growing. If your hair has been the same length for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, your hair has been growing. It's just that your length retention is lacking. Okay, that is the difference. If you are alive and you are breathing and you are well, your hair is growing. That is not your problem. Length retention is where you are actively meant to now start taking steps towards, retaining the length that your body is naturally growing. Do you get what I'm saying? Shampoo is going to clean your scalp, it's going to clean your hair. Deep conditioner is going to soften your hair, it's going to hydrate your hair. Once your hair is hydrated from the inside of the shaft like that, then it becomes more elastic. So when you pull it, it bounces back instead of completely snapping off, right? Because that snapping off, that is what we want to prevent. If you can prevent breakage, you are going to see a difference in your hair length. Leave-in conditioner is also for moisture, to keep your hair soft, so that when you run your fingers through your hair, you're not seeing hair. Hair is not breaking off anyhow. That's what leave-in conditioner is for. Same thing for all these like hair butters, hair creams, and all those things. They also help to seal in moisture in your hair so that you don't have to moisturize your hair every single day. Scalp oil, not everybody even likes using scalp oil. I sometimes go between scalp oil and scalp spray, even scalp serum sometimes. Whatever you're using on your scalp, it is not for hair growth. It is for just maintaining your scalp. Just like the way you would rub body cream on your skin, right? I mean, just imagine somebody saying shea butter is for hair growth. People have been rubbing shea butter on their body for a very long time. I don't see anybody plaiting the hair on their arm. It's not for hair growth. It is just for maintenance. It's like skincare for your scalp. Do you get what I mean? Right? Because your scalp is actually skin, and if anything is wrong with your skin, you gotta treat it. And even to prevent anything going wrong with your skin, you're going to be applying skincare and all those kind of things, right? So that is what all these scalp care products are for. It's just for maintenance, keeping your scalp healthy, keeping it fine, making sure that there is no inflammation, making sure that there is no nothing slowing it down or anything, just making sure that your scalp is in good condition. That is what all these products are for. So I need you to change that your mindset when you are buying products. Don't buy a 20,000 naira product because they said it's going to grow your hair fast. It is just expensive. It is just an expensive conditioner, I promise you. You can buy a 5,000 naira conditioner and get the same result. I am telling you the truth. Please, if you want to support a brand because you just like the brand or whatever, go ahead. There are people who prefer to use, products that have all natural ingredients. Buy what you prefer, but don't buy it thinking that, oh, this thing is going to grow my hair. No, buy it like, oh, I like the ingredients. I like this. I like that. Change your mindset when you're buying your products, because products do not grow hair. All right. Thank you. My first point is something that I've seen a lot of people do. I've noticed that a lot of people either pay too much attention to their hair or pay too much attention to their scalp, when in fact they are supposed to be paying attention to both of them. I've said it before in this video that if you want to see longer, healthier hair, you're going to have to practice length retention. But one thing that not many people tend to mention is the fact that you're also going to need to prioritize scalp care. In as much as retaining the length that your hair is naturally growing is important, you also have to understand that your hair is growing from your scalp. And as I mentioned in the last point, your scalp care is also very important, because if your scalp is having issues, if your scalp is inflamed, if your scalp is clogged, if your scalp is having any kind of issues whatsoever, it is going to affect your natural hair growth rate. I said that your natural hair growth rate cannot be sped up, but it can actually be slowed down if the environment on your scalp is not optimal. And so when I see people focusing too much on their hair, buying conditioner, they are mixing avocado and banana and potato, and they are rubbing it in their hair, they are doing hair mask every week and all of those things, and then they don't take care of their scalp, you have only done half of the puzzle. And then there's the other side of that spectrum too, of people who oil their scalp every day, they put butter on their scalp, they just scalp, meanwhile the hair is dry. They are not doing protective styles, or even if they do protective styles, they're just going to abandon the hair in the protective style and just leave it to be dry there like that. They are combing their hair shaka anyhow, and they are just oiling their scalp thinking that their hair is growing. Girl, come on now. How now? You have to do both, okay? So the almighty formula for long and healthy hair is actually length retention and then scalp care. Once your scalp is fine, then it is now able to grow your hair at your optimal hair growth rate, right? Whatever that is. Whether you're supposed to grow half an inch a month, or you're supposed to grow somewhere closer to a whole inch a month, whatever it is. And then when you now retain that length that has been grown from the scalp, you now start to see a difference in your hair length. So once you partner length retention with scalp care, that is when you're truly going to see that healthy long hair that you have been wanting all these years. Okay, don't focus only on your scalp or only on your hair. It's a partnership. My fifth point is that those hair growth gummies that you are eating are probably very unnecessary and you're just blowing money. Now, I think I said this earlier in the video that if you start to experience hair loss, I think the next step to take is to go to a doctor. And then once you get all checked up, if the problem is that you are deficient in some vitamins or minerals that help with hair growth, then you will now be told, okay, go and increase your intake of so and so and so minerals and vitamins. And then you can now go and start looking for supplements that have those particular minerals and vitamins that you need to take to supplement your body's need for those vitamins and minerals, right? So I need you to look at your body as a unit, as a system. It has all of its functions in an order of priority, and you best believe that hair growth is not very high on that priority list. Okay, so if there's a limited amount of certain nutrients that your body needs to function properly and optimally, then it is going to start pulling those resources from different low priority functions. Like for example, now if biotin, let's say your body needs biotin somewhere else in a place that is more important, like let's say your liver or your lungs. I don't know where else biotin is needed in the body, but I'm just giving an example. So let's say your body needs biotin for one of the organs that are higher in the priority list, right? And there is not enough biotin all over your body, then you best believe that it's going to start dragging biotin from hair. Say, leave hair first, let's do kidney. Do you get what I'm saying? So if that is the case and you are deficient in those vitamins and minerals, then sure, you can go ahead and buy gummies or supplements that have those minerals and vitamins that you are deficient in. But if you are normal, if you are healthy, you are fine, you are eating a balanced diet, you are exercising, you are living and breathing, honestly, I don't there's no need. That's why they are called supplements. They are just there to supplement. If you already have it, then why are you eating it? See, you know that you can overdose on vitamins and minerals, sha. And that one is a whole other kind of worms. Okay, so if you don't need gummies, please stop buying it. Like, there is no need. But I'm not sure telling you what to do. If you want to continue chewing your gummies, maybe it's sweet in your mouth, no problem, you can continue. But I'm just here to tell you that you might not need it. Like, it's not something that is necessary. Because so a lot of these hair gummy companies, they'll come and they'll tell you that if you don't buy their gummies, if you don't eat their gummies, regardless of whether you need them or not, your hair will not grow. And that's not true. If you are deficient, sure, go for it. But if you are not, that's not even your problem at all. I just need you to know that before they pressure you into spending God knows how much. Those gummies are never like affordable. They're always super, super expensive. So please, before you go and start spending heavy money on gummies and supplements, at least check and make sure that you need them first. Okay. My sixth point goes without saying, because I think I've already touched on it so many times in this video, and that is your hair will not grow overnight. Overnight hair growth has never made sense to me, because it's almost like your hair growth is paused, and then if you now do this thing, it will now start for just one night and one night only, and in that one night you will grow 2 inches, and then after that it will stop again, and then so you have to use this DIY mix again, so that in the night your hair will start growing again, but then once day break it will stop again. Do you see how ridiculous that is? Your hair, as I said over and over and over again, is growing, with or without you. Whether you take care of your hair or not, it is growing. As long as you are alive, you are living, you are breathing, you are well, your hair is growing. So overnight hair growth is just not a thing. I actually did a whole video debunking the overnight hair growth myth, and I'm going to link it in the description. I just need you to know that those expectations that you're having, that I can grow 15 inches of hair in 1 month, I can grow 1 inch of hair overnight, and all those kind of things, it's not true. Set realistic goals for yourself so that you can feel fulfilled when you actually see a difference in your hair growth. When your hair grows by 3 inches, that is progress. But all these YouTubers have made it feel like if your hair did not grow 7 inches at once, you are doing something wrong. Overnight hair growth is not a thing. It is not real. It doesn't work the way you think it works. Yes, your hair grows at night. It grows in the day. It grows every second. Your hair is growing constantly. It's just something that you shouldn't really be paying too much attention to, because at the end of the day, your hair is going to grow. Like, there's no need to pay too much attention. Every day you be, has my hair grown? Has my hair grown? Like, don't even worry. It's fine. Your hair is growing. It's just not growing the way all these YouTubers are saying that it's growing, because they just want views. They know that everybody is looking for how they will grow 7 inches of hair in 1 week. They know that if they title their video like that, you will click on it. They know. So that's why they are titling their videos like that. But hair does not grow overnight like that. Do you get? So I just thought I would clear that up. Finally, my last point. I know you've heard this phrase, consistency is key, but I'm here to tell you that on top of consistency, patience. Patience is even more key, okay? Because lack of patience is what makes somebody enter their kitchen and mix ginger, garlic, onion, cayenne pepper, and bay leaf, and it's not jollof rice that they are making. Lack of patience is what is making people to click on videos that will just allow these influencers and brands to lie to you and take your money. Don't be impatient. Like, we all say these things on a regular basis that Rome wasn't built in a day. Good things come to those who wait. Nothing that is good ever rushes. Blah blah blah. We say all these things all the time, but when it comes to hair, we are looking for overnight solution. We're looking for 7 inches in 1 week. Like, come on now. Just do your best and leave the rest. Like I've said, again and again, your hair is growing with or without you. What you need to do now is to take length retention and scalp care seriously. And the truth is that length retention and scalp care, they are not very hard to do. Just keep your hair moisturized, do protective styles, and treat your hair with love and care. Don't be combing your hair with a tiny comb. Don't be combing your hair roughly. Just treat your hair like hair, and take care of your scalp. That taking care of your scalp is even simple because it's just literally oiling your scalp 1 or 2 times a week, or using your scalp serum or using your scalp spray 1 or 2 times a week, and that's just it. That's scalp care. And of course, washing your scalp often enough, because some people are still really of the opinion that dirty hair grows faster. See, the things that people do trying to grow their hair faster, it ranges from completely weird to absolutely disgusting. So that's why I'm saying that patience is key, because some of these things that people are doing in order to make their hair grow faster is actually harming their scalp, is harming their hair. Imagine somebody not washing their hair for 4 months because dirty hair grows faster. That is a shit ton of build up on your hair. Your hair is probably choking under all of those layers and layers of products that you have been piling on for the last 4 months. Your scalp is probably not even breathing anymore, all because you're trying to grow hair faster. Meanwhile, you are stumbling yourself, because if your scalp cannot breathe, if your scalp gets inflamed as a result of prolonged dirtiness and prolonged build-up, then what did you now gain? Patience, very important, right? Just do your best, leave the rest. Wash your hair, oil your scalp, condition your hair, keep your hair moisturized, do protective styles, keep your ends healthy. If you have to trim, you can do a trim, but you don't really need to trim every month, because that's another excess as well. You can literally get away with doing the bare minimum. Like me, I have my wash day. I would wash my hair, I would deep condition, I'll moisturize my hair, and I'll, oil my scalp or spray my scalp, whatever I'm feeling like that day. And I'll put my hair in a protective style, and that's just about it till next week. By the end of 7 days, I would re-moisturize my hair, maybe oil my scalp or spray my scalp again. And that's it again till next week. Like, I literally only touch my hair once a week. I'm just chilling. My hair is just growing and it's staying healthy, and she's cute and she's fine. Just patience. You will be shocked how well patience can work for you when you are not running helter skelter stressing about your hair. You know how they say stress affects your hair? Stress can lead to hair loss, and then you're there stressing about your hair. Come on now. Again, I'll say do your best, leave the rest, and just watch as your hair flourishes, watch as your hair grows longer and healthier, and you'll just be reaping benefits of doing almost nothing to your hair. Okay? So there you have it. 7 things that I wish more people knew about hair growth and hair care. Remember, this is a journey that requires consistency, patience, and overall health. Okay? If you are consistent with your length retention and scalp care routine, you are patient enough to allow your hair space to grow, and of course, you are keeping yourself healthy and just keeping yourself okay, I promise you're going to see these results that you have been chasing with all of these rogodinho up and down since all these years. So, which of these points resonated with you the most? Which ones do you agree with? Which ones do you want to debate about? I'm always down for a good conversation in the comments, all right? And if you found this video helpful, please like the video and share it with someone who you think needs to see it. Also, feel free to subscribe for more hair care tips. All of these things will help to push this video to more people that need to see this, more people that need to hear this, more people that need to learn the truth, more people that need to understand that lazy hair care can actually lead to longer and healthier hair. Also, if you thought this video was interesting, I think you're also going to really love this video here, where I debunk the myth of overnight hair growth and expose this for the scam that it is. Make sure you watch it. I'll see you there. Bye.